Motor racing circuit. Very windy, it's very open. We've got some work to do today. Big team chat, and very much we're going on the offensive, which in the wind I think is the best place to be, because not just are you going to win the race, you're also, if you're on the offensive, you're near the front. I think that could be a big part of the battle today, so yep. Hopefully you can tell just how windy it is. Right, this is start finish straight, roaring, slight cross tailwind. They're lined up, ready to go. This stage, the boys before this were like, oh, no, boring, that's going to be really boring around that circuit. I have a feeling that this race is going to be anything but boring. The only thing is if in this there's a headwind sector just here, is if they sit up every time there and allow it to regroup, as if they've got the kind of the cojones and the initiative to keep the pressure on when things line out, then that's when splits happen. If they allow it to, there we go. Yeah, if they allow it each time to bunch up, then that's when nothing's going to happen. Yeah, they need to have the initiative to keep it on if it's strung out.
Joe, sprint lap. Come on, Seb, let's go, mate. Come on, let's go. Come on, Ollie, mate, they're moving in the front.
It's all back together. Let's all go again. Joe did a really good ride there. Got in the brake, sat on it, because Rory was there. Rory, as expected, got the bonus seconds. 30 seconds for intermediate sprint win, so it's big. There's some big time bonuses up for grabs today. It is now all back together. We unfortunately, Toby Bush has been properly struggling. You might remember him from the TT video. He was really good on the TT weekend. He's had a shocker at every stage, and it's like so off the pace that we know something's wrong. So just it's a hard balance between being tough and toughing it out, and this being an experience, a bad one but a real character building one. But I asked his dad, and I'm going to give him the option to pull the pin if he wants. So here they come. It's Dylan Sage off the front. Here's Elliot. Go on, Elliot. Come on, Joe. Yeah, I'm going to give him the option. And it's down to him.
I wasn't expecting this. This is biblical now. I mean, you can't see the circuit. They're going to be racing in a puddle.
You can't really offer a lot anymore.
No.
Good. Max. Come, Max. Take the sprint. It's good, keeping sprint points away from everyone else. This is not good. It's Max, and it's a sprint lap.
Little mid-race update for you. All came back together. Oh, good job. Max is in a break, which is good, because I'd imagine he'd prefer to be in the break than in the peloton, because he does not like the bunch at the moment. It's something that needs work. 25 seconds to the bunch, and that's good for us, because I don't think any of the fellas he's with are a threat on GC. They soaked up the last set of bonus sprint points, and well, seconds, crucially, so this is good. Weather is, if it's not raining, it's windy. If it's not windy, it's raining. So, and actually, I think I'd rather be in the race and warm than out here and wet. I'm hoping my camera survives.
This is good.
We are coming into the last third, I think, of the race. There's still a bit to go. It's 45 seconds, which is not a big gap on a road race, but it is a big gap on a circuit race. And this is a motor racing circuit, so maybe it sits in between. It doesn't look as spirited behind. Wales have missed it, which is like a team that could, it's a strong team, so they could bring it back. We have 3 up there in a group of 6, which is dreamy, with Seb and Elliot, so 1-2 on GC at the moment, and Max, which is good. It's a real, it's a tough one, because you want everyone to do well. This isn't a pro race. If it was a pro race, you'd put Max to work, but I don't want everyone to have their opportunities as well, so just kind of letting them race it out. Not against each, they'll work with each other, but they're all working together. There's Matthew Peace in there, who is a good rider as well. 2 others who were in the initial break, who, I mean, if I was them, I would be doing nothing to assist when you have 1-2 and like the yellow jersey, 3 from the same team, and 1-2 on GC on there. I would be using all of the excuses. I'd be saying I'm tired, I'm hungry, I don't want to be here, or I'm just not doing anything. So this is interesting. It's a 45-second gap. Like I said, it's not done yet. And it looks like Dylan Sage has got on the front and is could be a rider to have the legs to pull this back, or certainly make a dent on it single-handedly. But in the process, probably is going to hurt the peloton and might not have many friends to help him. But if he's strong enough, he can pull it back by himself, which would be a hell of a ride. Hell of a ride. We've got 40-45 seconds, so this isn't done yet, but we're on the offensive. Sprint lap. I don't know what these boys are going to organise. Seb and Elliot could both do with them. I'm gonna let them race it.
Let's make sure we get those bonus seconds.
Feel like I'm stating the bloody obvious there, to be honest. 45 seconds. Still 45 seconds. Right, we are into the end game. Final 10 laps. Seb or Elliot raced each other to get the bonus seconds, which they did. So this is good. This is a good situation. The chase behind looks like it's Dylan, and then with not much help, and Joe is who was in the initial break, is doing a great job of disrupting. That's not blocking. That's just being around the front and not rolling through. So just dropping the momentum.
And Ollie. It's good, Ollie. Well done, Joe. Can Harrison.
In the dying stages, the team has... so there's a group, this group just here, has broken away from the peloton. And this group has our threat in it, Killian O'Brien. I said to them, I was like, they have to go, because it was 45 seconds, and, well, Seb went off by himself. Initially, I gave him like the, what are you doing? But he's pulled a gap, he's making it work, and I just said, you've got to make this work now. And Elliot needs to keep the pressure on as well, because if he's not careful, this could come back and end up as not much for a lot of work. So we will see, but Seb, he's very, very strong. He's very, very strong. He's got the gas to... Oh, that's Rory the sprinter. Don't know what's happened there. He's got the gas to make it work. Okay, I would have said it's a bit early to be going off by yourself. So it's going to be closer than we want it to be.
Okay, well done, Seb. Well done, mate.
That's impressive. That's impressive. I believe we're on the last lap, I think.
Come on, Elliot. It's really good, mate.
Right, so it wasn't the last lap, it was like 5 or 6 to go. Seb's just gone, and he just keeps going. We've got Elliot's at risk with this group just behind, but he's gritting his teeth, he's having a big day out. I think they're safe. I think we're now at about 2 laps to go. So I think it's possibly a done deal, but you never know. But it's Elliot now that we need to hopefully stay away and get some more time. It's a big day.
You know what? It was easier away because the group wasn't cohesive at all.
Right.
And they were kicking through like mad, and I was sort of suffering with that. And I remember I felt really strong. And when I won the sprint, the group just fell to pieces, and no one would work at all.
You felt you could be faster by yourself.
Yeah, I literally just like went really deep on that crosswind bit.
Yeah.
And then it meant I was literally freewheel. I'd get up to speed and I'd freewheel all the way down there.
Yeah.
And then I'd go hard and I could freewheel down that bit because it was tailwind. So there was only like, it was just easier when I was away, to be honest.
It's good. It's consolidated because Elliot stayed away from the chasing group, so it's consolidated. Consolidated first and second, which is good.
Nice.
Well done.
Do you know what time gap I had in the end?
I heard 120.
Cool.
So Rory
Elliot's
tried to DNF.
Yeah, and to be honest, I actually thought they were going to cancel. There was so much standing water that like your front wheel would like slide out. Yeah.
If it had been a road race, they might have done.
What am I?
If it had been a road race, they might have done. You did well for getting help with everyone in that break. They didn't need to help you.
Yeah, they were all working like well until the sprint.
Yeah.
Like we all sat up, and then the sprint like sort of ruined the cohesion.
Yeah.
And then that was when I was like, there's only like half an hour.
Right, Seb. Cheers, mate.
Good job, mate. Well done.
Well done, Seb.
Cheers.
Well done, mate. Really good.
I was cooked. I can't lie, I thought they were going to cancel the race when there was that much standing water at one point.
I didn't manage to get bonuses at the end.
You didn't?
No, I saw it, but you got some in the middle.
The 2 lads
Really
I
good,
was
man.
with, on the last, I had nothing left, and then they stopped riding, so I had to just ride.
Because it was pretty
You know what
distinct where the halves
at the end, that group behind,
You have 15 seconds with a lap to go. So,
less than 10.
How many were in the group?
maybe, but still, less than 10. But you got some bonus seconds, and you can solid because Kelly and O'Brien was in that group.
Yeah, I saw that.
So you needed to. He was in that group. Just needed to get. But now you got a buffer for tomorrow.
It's kind of difficult because I knew he was in that group, but I wanted to get bonuses at the end, but I had to ride
Yeah.
like more than I wanted to.
Should we cool down a bit?
So I just,
Yeah. Go on. Well done, man.
So hard.
I looked at.
I like a period where I felt really good,
Yeah.
and then I felt shit again.
Joe, that was class, mate. We went on the offensive early, like we talked about. Made that break,
Yeah.
and then saw you disrupted
Who
behind.
even won? I don't even know what happened. I was just quite passive. I just let it go on, but
Yeah.
it would have been nice if it was kept out a bit longer.
That was really good, man. That was really good.
I think I might have got 5 seconds. But
Yeah, you did.
was
Well, you got second or third in one of the bonus sprints, didn't you?
yeah.
Good job, mate. You got the third set. Did you or Seb get them?
Seb got it.
Greedy bugger.
I know.
But that's a good amount of time for tomorrow.
Yeah, that was.
You get
Yeah.
yourself in.
Yeah, I wanted to try and get that 20 at the finish, but I was pretty cooked.
You had to invest
I
into
had
keeping the
I
gap.
had to, yeah, because those two lads I was with
Yeah.
weren't on GC, so when we got to like here, they were like, well, why should I ride? So then I just had to.
I don't really know why they gave you as much help as they did anyway all day.
I know.
Well done, mate.
Cheers. I did 4.8 watts per kilo for the 2.25 hours of that race.
What's that in wattage?
Just over 300. It hurt.
Yeah. It's my job by Visma, like you. Final stage. They opened the race, but it was during an average speed camera section at 50 mile an hour, so the lead car couldn't do faster than that, and the riders were. So even though the race had started, they couldn't actually overtake the lead car. It's all together, out and back with the finish up the Tumble Mountain, and with a lot that we could go for, but ultimately it just comes down to good old-fashioned hard racing and being in breaks and thinking about the team. What's good and what isn't, but ultimately the tumble will decide. So team car won, which is a very pleasant place to be. Very nice. Oh Seb, you silly boy.
He's dropped his CLA on the ground. Your team got to pick up. Thank you.
Thanks mate, all good? Small update. The boys have missed a big old move. 10 riders at 2 minutes up the road. Not a massive threat on GC, but it could be enough to unseat Elliot with young lad Alistair Gardner in there. So got the tumble now. We'll see what happens. Keep it on. Roll it in, mate.
Hello, Max.
It's been a real pleasure to be here this weekend and actually do a bike race. Hope you've all enjoyed being part of it as much as I have. Finally getting to this bit and getting to the part that counts. So first of all, thank you all very much for coming. With a time of 13:35 from the Fensham Howes Mas Design team, it's Seb Grindley. Again, we're going to see a lot of this guy both later in this presentation and also next year as well. From Wales, Big Kill Company, let's hear it for Dylan C. Second place for Scotland, Elliot Rowe. And the winner then, he very much likes being in Wales, already national junior champion in Newcastle Emlyn, and winning again. Let's hear it for Fensham Howes Mas Design, Ollie Dawson. Let's hear it for the latest tumble winner from the Train Sharp Development Squad, James Sawyers. And then the very worthy winners of the team prize for 2024. I think you probably all know who I'm going to say, but 7 minutes and 23 seconds in front. Let's hear it for Fensham Howes Mas Design. But in third place in the sprint competition from Scotland, it's Elliot from Fensham Howes. And in second place then, by the narrowest of margins possible, 3 Prem wins to 2, it's the VC Venters, Alistair Gardner. Without any further ado, the green jersey for 2024 from Wales, it's Rory Gravel. And the winner then, again, 17 points to 16, it doesn't get much closer than this. From the Beeston CC, let's hear it for Ethan Squires. Dylan, you've done it in style. Well done to this year's best young rider, the last rider in the time trial of the 2025 Junior Tour from Wales, Dylan Sage. Justin Collier done it in style. Let's hear it for the Leinsters, third place, Killian O'Brien. Second place then, riding for Scotland, it's Elliot Rowe. And the very worthy winner of Junior Tour of Wales 2024 then, I'll have to check later, but it's one of the biggest winning margins, certainly in recent years. Really stamped his authority on the race yesterday, but he's been strong all the way through. Let's hear it, but one more time as a junior for Seb Grindley of the Fensham Howes Mas Design. Just so happen to have a large winner this year. It'll look better when it's framed.